News Radio FM 95.7 and AM 600 Kogo. Welcome back to My Home Improvement. And I'm very excited today because we have Art Schiele. Really nice guy. Art, welcome to the studio, man.
Thanks a lot, Clint. Dana, great to be here. Thanks for having me.
How long have you been in business?
We've been in business since 1971. My dad started the company and basically started building kitchen cabinets out of his garage. My mom's building drawer boxes and down in IB. Turned into a company that moved to Spring Valley, Casa de Oro, and now we're in Lemon Grove. We've been there for about 30 years.
So you must truly love what you do.
Working with my dad kind of brought enjoyment to me. I enjoyed that. We had a great relationship, and so that was real special. And then building cabinets, I've always enjoyed it. From day one.
Tell me, how does somebody know they need your services? My kitchen looks like crap. I call you up. Hey, Art, what do I got to do here?
Occasionally we get asked, can I reface my cabinets or can I refinish my cabinets? And
do you want to explain the difference between those two?
Yeah, so refacing would mean that we would come in and put a peel and stick veneer over the face of your existing cabinets and on the finished ends, replace all the molding, replace all the doors. Refinishing would be taking your existing and stripping them down and respraying a new finish over the top. The first question we ask is, okay, are you going to replace your countertops? And if the question is yes, then our next statement is, well, then you should get new cabinets. The only time that you want to, if you're trying to save the expense of maybe $4,000 or $5,000 of countertops, but you need to give your cabinets a facelift, then it's a good alternative, and you'll save a little bit of money. You're not going to save a lot of money. It's on a $12,000 kitchen, maybe it's going to cost you $9,000 to do a reface or something like that.
But you're saying that they don't have to redo their counters to use your services, right?
Right, exactly. Yeah, we do offer refacing, and it is an option for some people.
I would have to say that nowadays it's probably 60-40, where men care about the kitchen 40% as much as the women do. But back in the day, men probably didn't care. Everyone cares about the kitchen now.
You have to pick out which one is the cook and figure out who's making the decisions, and then you always side with that person. And usually it's the woman, but not always. And hey, we just try and stay out of the way.
How do you advise people what type of wood or whatever, laminate, whatever? How do you advise them on that?
We'd ask a list of questions, and is what's going to drive your cabinetry decisions? Is it going to be the color that you choose, your final choice of color? If it is, that will kind of direct you towards some of the materials you might want to use. Color tends to dictate. We use a lot of alder because alder is so versatile in its color range.
John in Tierra Santa, this is what he wrote. I plan on sanding all of my cabinets in my bathroom and I want to leave them without any stain because I like the way the wood looks bare. My neighbor told me I should not do that because of possible water damage from the moisture in the bathroom. The closest cabinet to the shower is about a foot away. Will I have problems, and if so, is there anything that I can put on the wood without changing the color at all? And at all is in caps with exclamations.
Water is obviously a natural enemy of wood, so it's not going to go well. And I would say that at the very least, find a wax to put on it. Some sort of sealer that you can put on the cabinet that would not change the color. It doesn't have to be a full process of polyurethane and a stain. You don't have to go down that road, but definitely seal the wood.
What's new in the last 5 years in cabinets? Is it the products? Is it the hinges? What's new and exciting?
Well, the one thing that you see in just about all the cabinets now, especially the custom cabinets, you'll see Bloom Hardware has really come along with their guides and hinges, and you can no longer walk into my house and slam one of my doors. My kids can't do that anymore. So everything has a soft close. It goes to about 3/4 of the way, hits the shock absorber, and it softly closes. Same with the drawers, and they're awesome. I mean, they're well worth the cost, and it's really kind of taking cabinets to the next step.
When I think of cabinetry, all I really think about are kitchens and bathrooms. But there's got to be a ton of other places that people aren't even thinking about to put cabinets.
We're putting cabinets in bathrooms, linens, wall units, desks, offices. We've made some very nice master closets, closet remodels. garage cabinets, laundry cabinets. I mean, it goes on and on. Any cabinet you have for your house, a piece of furniture, a dresser. You know, we do all that. We're not limited to just kitchens.
You described that you're old school. What does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Old school cabinet shop means that we manufacture our own cabinets. We're a full service company. You can give us a call. We'll come out and give you a free estimate. You know, Greg Riley's our sales estimator. He's been with us for 40 years. Great guy. If you can stand a couple of his bad jokes, you'll have a nice kitchen layout. You know, throughout the entire process, we're there for you. Rod Hudson, greatest installer around. I mean, people love him. You know, he's the best, and that's what I mean. You know, we have a lot to offer. You know, we're not just a storefront selling somebody else's cabinets.
You can go green with cabinetry, and you guys do. And I'm just thinking to myself, okay, you can go green with like your energy usage because you use less.
No,
your water usage.
They're not going to paint them for you.
Well, that's what I wonder. How do you go green with cabinetry?
Typically, for us, what that means is buying lumber from certified forests, well-managed plantation-grown forests. We also use a product called Echo Wood. It's a product that it's little particles that are formulated to create a 4x8 sheet of material, and it's painted and fabricated to look like exotic woods.
We'll be back with Art Schiele from Imperial Custom Cabinets on News Radio FM 95.7 and AM 600 Kogo.